An influencer was promoting a giveaway of a nice new car and all you needed was $10 to join. Today we're going to find out if it was illegal. Someone sent me a post on Instagram from Sean Cotton of him promoting a car giveaway. A 2022 wide-body Scat Pack Dodge Charger estimated to be worth over $50,000 was being raffled off. Sean indicated that all you needed was $10 to enter. If you felt inclined to have more entries, you could buy 110 tickets for only $200. While this seems pretty innocent, we're going to break down why this was illegal. Sean Cotton is a very successful content creator as he's the owner of Say Cheese TV, a channel with nearly 1.2 million subscribers and 558 million channel views. Funny enough, I was featured in one of his videos. In order to understand social media giveaways better, I asked an attorney who specializes in this area.
I'm Rob Freund. I'm an advertising and e-commerce attorney, and my clients are primarily direct-to-consumer brands and marketing agencies, and in some cases, individual talent and creators.
Giveaways have been a lucrative marketing strategy on Instagram the past few years. In a minute, we'll look at the Hodge Twins giveaway on Twitter as well. The topic of this video is about giveaways. There's a lot of giveaways that are popping up that are becoming really popular. And so from a legal perspective, what are some things that you look for that would separate a giveaway from being legal versus illegal?
The first issue that you want to think about is making sure that your giveaway is not going to be considered a lottery under the law.
A lottery exists when you must pay for a chance to win a prize. The prize could range from money to jewelry or a new car. The chance means an opportunity to win, such as a drawing or a matching lucky number. Based on Sean's Instagram posts, stories, and website, it appeared that the winner would be selected based on a drawing.
So lotteries are illegal in every state in the U.S. They're a misdemeanor in every state, and they can carry civil penalties, and there's the potential for exposure of a consumer class action lawsuit.
Lotteries are massive funding opportunities for state education programs because they provide enough of a carrot for people to play. This is the California Lottery website highlighting a recent Powerball winner of $1.08 billion.
What makes a promotion a lottery is there's three elements are present. If you have a prize that you're awarding.
Sean's giveaway is for a 2022 Dodge Charger, which indicates a prize is being awarded. First test, check.
If you're selecting a winner by chance and not by skill or some other criteria.
Based on the posts I've seen and the raffle website and the fact that it's literally a raffle indicates to me that this giveaway was based on chance and not skill. Second test, check.
And you're requiring consideration like payment or significant expenditure of time and effort in order to win.
Based on the website, it appeared that his followers would need to pay to enter. I did not see a free option. Third test, check.
So if you have all three of those things, you have a lottery, and only state governments and in very limited circumstances, charities can run lotteries or raffles.
Any influencer like Sean who wants to promote a giveaway can do one thing to remove themselves from the risk of penalty.
So to take yourself out of lottery territory and into giveaway territory, the element that you remove is consideration. And you do that by allowing people a free method of entry.
The Hodge Twins have been promoting a giveaway as well. I decided to visit their website. At the bottom of their sales page, you can see the text, "No purchase or payment of any kind is necessary to enter or win. Purchase or payment does not improve your chance of winning."
It's okay to charge some people to enter as one way of entry, as long as you have a free alternate method of entry. And you also have to make sure that the free entrants are treated the same as the people who pay. So in other words, it can't be like pay $1 and get 1,000 entries and the free method only counts for one entry. There has to be parity or what the law calls equal dignity as between those entrants.
I decided to go through the Hodge Twins giveaway form to see where their free entry was promoted. There wasn't anything on the initial form, it was only paid options. I had to search extra hard to find the link. The user would need to click on this link for alternate methods of entry. When you're on social media, in order to participate in these giveaways, you'll want to make sure you protect yourself. That's why I partnered with Brave VPN to make sure your data is secure and not at risk of being stolen. I've been traveling a lot lately, which means connecting to public Wi-Fi all the time. Whether you're traveling or accessing the internet at home, you'll want to make sure no one has access to your internet activity. And they made this super easy for us too. From the browser, you just toggle the VPN button button and you're protected. Their Brave Firewall and VPN protects your online activity even outside of the Brave browser. The firewall blocks unwanted trackers, viruses, and more from your device. So you get a VPN and a firewall all in one to ensure your internet activity stays private and inaccessible to someone trying to screw you over. The best part is they secure and encrypt every app on your phone, even outside of your browser. Just download Brave at brave.com/Spencer to get started. To get 25% off your first 3 months, open Brave on your computer and click VPN in the address bar. Enter code Spencer at checkout for 25% off your first 3 months, then follow instructions to link the VPN to your phone or other devices. Back to the video. A lot of these sales pages are not very clear with the ability to enter freely. From the perspective of the law, is there a certain size requirement? Is there a certain checkbox? Is there anything that you need to look for on a page to signify that there is the ability to enter for free?
Yeah, so the states vary in terms of what the requirements are and with respect to how certain information is presented. I'm licensed in California. I'm based in California. I pay most attention to California law. And California says that the existence of a free alternate method of entry needs to be disclosed clearly and conspicuously. In other words, like somebody who's interested in participating shouldn't have to go hunt or have the potential to miss the fact that there is this alternate entry.
How many of the people signing up for the Hodge Twins giveaway knew that there was an alternate entry that required 0 purchases? My guess is no one knew because it's hidden in the fine print. This doesn't strike me as clearly and conspicuously. When you do click the link, you're taken to this page. There's a paragraph dedicated to those who make purchase entries, entries for customers from their subscription services, and sign-up entries where you can earn 10 free entries for each phone number or email provided. On the following page, they include a paragraph for the other entries, which includes mail-in entry and a bonus mail-in entry.
So ideally, if you want to be as compliant as possible, you don't try to hide it. You don't just bury it in your official rules. You make it clear when someone is interested that they have this other available entry method that's out there.
Based on my research into both of these giveaways, I believe that Sean never offered the free entry point, and the Hodge Twins made it pretty difficult to find the free entry rules.
The other way to get out of lottery territory is by removing the chance element. So if you award a winner or you select a winner based on skill, you have a contest instead of a giveaway, and also not a lottery.
We got a new giveaway going. We're giving away a Ford Raptor and $10,000 in cold hard cash.
The Hodge Twins are running ads on Instagram for this giveaway that requires no skill to win. It does seem like a lucrative investment. I've seen plenty of influencers on social media, even some that have promoted cars, and they give away these expensive vehicles, and I'm under the impression that they've actually raised more money than the cost of the vehicle, which sounds like is an interesting way to profit. If you were to come across anyone who has joined one of these influencers are given giveaways and they felt like they did not have the ability to enter freely, meaning they feel like they did not have the opportunity to get the same type of potential to win the prize as someone who paid, and they were to come to you for advice, what do you think is best for on the consumer side for protecting against this type of illegal giveaway?
If you're concerned that you've entered a promotion that might have been a lottery, contact your state attorney general and let them know about it and say, look, here's what I think is going on. I think that, they should be prevented from doing that in the future. Or if you feel strongly enough, say what you need to say to them, and reporting it is really the first step. And if you're at a significant amount of money or you feel like the problem's widespread, I would speak with a consumer protection attorney who does consumer class actions, who's located in your state. Most of those attorneys will take consultations for free and let you know if there's something that you can do privately and not just rely on the government or a regulator. And there may be an option. Depending on the situation, you may have remedies available that would make it worthwhile for an attorney to help you with that.
You mentioned there may be a difference in law according to the value of the item. We've seen giveaways on Instagram for luxury consumer goods, and then I've seen all the way up to possibly even expensive vehicles. And so you have a wide variety of price points for the value of these prizes. And so I was wondering, is there a certain dollar figure when you mentioned that? Is there a dollar figure that the law might look at and differentiate the items, or is it just case-by-case basis?
Yeah, so New York and Florida say if the value of the prize is more than $5,000, then those advanced registration and bonding requirements kick in. There are businesses dedicated to setting up and making sure that sweepstakes run correctly. They're not attorneys, but it's all that they do.
For the influencers who are running giveaways and may possibly be doing so illegally, what are some penalties that they may face in terms of the law?
It depends a bit on the nature of the violation and what it is about the promotion that they're getting wrong. But if you have your promotion set up in a way that the law would call a lottery, then there is the risk of potential jail time. It is a misdemeanor, and misdemeanors are typically punishable by up to a year in jail. There's potential civil penalties if a state attorney general brought a civil action. And there have been a few cases over the years where promotion is set up in a way that is more like a lottery and less like a compliant giveaway that gives rise to or gave rise to a consumer class action.
Well, I don't think jail time is appropriate if Sean Cotton's giveaway was illegal. It does feel like he broke the law by requiring consideration to join, though. The Hodge Twins sales page includes mention of a company called Bigley that is hosting the giveaway. They are an agency that specializes in these types of marketing campaigns. Social media ads and an agency running the giveaway indicates that this is a very profitable endeavor.
One very popular method of promoting sales or garnering brand exposure is running sweepstakes or contests or giveaways.
Do I think the subjects of this video need to be punished for their wrongdoing? No, I don't see anyone as being a victim here, but I did want to make this video showing consumers that there should always be a free entry for you available if you do want to participate in a giveaway promoted by an influencer. Rob shared an interesting case with me involving American Idol and the allegations that they were running an illegal lottery.
And there's a situation where American Idol was running a promotion where you had to submit a text to enter into the giveaway. And in that case, it was determined that because it was like a premium SMS service and you had to pay something like 90 cents in order to send that text, this was really a lottery. It wasn't fair that these people had to pay money in order to enter it. And the terms of the settlement awarded $5 million. I believe it was either $5 million or $1 million in attorney's fees in connection with that. So it's kind of an extreme case, and it's kind of a rare one. There's not that many class action lawsuits about giveaway versus lottery issues. But
a few weeks ago, Mr. Beast posted on Threads that he was giving away a Tesla, and it made me wonder if an influencer was asking for data, would that be seen as consideration? I saw that Mr. Beast gave away a Tesla, and so I'm under the impression that this was like a free entry. Everyone's free to join if you just follow and subscribe. But I'm wondering if you mention free entrance as being a major qualifier for something being a legal giveaway. And I'm curious, is there actually an entry point for amount of data and information, given that that's a really important part of our lives now is just the amount of data we give up. So when you mentioned consideration earlier, is that strictly money, or is there a certain line with how much information you have to give to someone for a free raffle giveaway?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's not just money that can constitute consideration as the element of a lottery. It can also be significant time and effort. There hasn't been, to my knowledge, any case or ruling or guidance about handing over personal information like more than is necessary to enter that could constitute consideration. It's conceivable. I mean, if the way you had to enter was to hand over, health information and every job you ever worked and Social Security or something like that, I think there could be a good argument that is not a valid free method of entry because you're giving up too much. But sort of an academic question for now. I don't think that has really come up.
A couple years ago, I made videos about the giveaways on Instagram where influencers were telling their followers to follow 80 different accounts and they would win some luxury consumer goods. And Rob mentioned that there was a court case about this type of giveaway.
There was one recently in Florida where I don't remember the specifics of it, but I thought it was a really weak case and it was dismissed pretty early on. It was the allegation was that because the entrants had to follow like 10 accounts that the giveaway page was following, that's time and effort and consideration, and it was an illegal lottery. And a number of other claims that seemed even weaker than that. And in that situation, the court said, the 5 seconds that it took to follow Instagram accounts, which you're under no obligation to continue following, and that never, they didn't spam you afterwards, they didn't harass you, you're out a few thumb clicks, it didn't violate Florida's law in that situation.
There's been some accusations of past giveaways, nothing specific. I've seen some mention that some of these Instagram giveaways for luxury consumer goods items never actually reached the winner. I don't know how truthful that is, but there's some accusations out there. I'm just curious, maybe some influencers have watched this or are going to watch this video. What are some penalties that an influencer or brand may face if they don't even give away the item that is mentioned in the giveaway?
Yeah, I mean, that opens up a whole nother can of worms, especially if you are offering a paid method of entry, because in that case, you're essentially committing fraud and theft. You've promised that you'll do something in exchange for people paying or otherwise entering, and then you're not holding up your end of the bargain, and people are relying on that misrepresentation, and they're harmed by it, especially if they've paid, that you have a fraud case there and potentially theft of money.
I'm hoping that the giveaways like this one, where the famous influencer promised a car, resulted in the winner receiving the gift. I hope this video was helpful with understanding social media giveaways. Thanks for watching.